Today, on Be Something Wonderful, you're not remembering your life, you're creating it right now. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. We have a big video for you today. One of you reached out and connected with me and said that you just discovered our channel and that you want to ask a big question that you have asked dozens of teachers and coaches and on YouTube channels. And now you want to ask it again. What's the question? The question is, why haven't my imaginal scenes, my assumptions, my affirmations, and so forth manifested in my physical experience? I'm imagining it. I'm assuming my new identity or future. So why hasn't it manifested? And we've answered this question in many different ways, in dozens and dozens and dozens of videos. But we're going to cast our net one more time. We're going to answer this question again. But I want to remind you that you create your own reality. You create the people, events, and circumstances that you experience in your life. So you create the answers that you hear. And so it all depends on you. It all depends on who and what you're conscious of being. It all depends on your chosen level of consciousness to be able to receive the answer that makes sense to you. But we're going to unpack this like we never have before. Here's where I want to start. You're not remembering your past and imagining your future. You are creating, manifesting, and experiencing all of it here and now. Wow. So you ask, why haven't my imaginal scenes, my assumptions, my affirmations, and so forth manifested in my physical experience? But that's why. So let me go further here. You are remembering a past that you don't prefer and imagining a desired reality that comes in the future. And therefore, you're doing all of it here and now. And therefore, your applied assumption is, I'm still the person, identity, or version of me that I was. But I hope to be someone different in the future. I'm still in a reality that I don't prefer, but I hope to be in a new reality in the future. Do you see this? You're creating the experience of nothing changing, when in fact everything is changing in every moment. You are creating an entirely new past, present, and future in every moment in this now moment. Why? Because the past is just an idea. The future is just an idea. Nothing happened in the past. Nothing will happen in the future. Everything that ever happened, is happening, or will happen is happening right now in this one now eternal moment. You as that one consciousness, that one awareness, that one divine mind, it's all happening within you as you. This is where I want to start. So you're not remembering the past. You're imagining it right now. After all, what is memory? It's a mental image. It's an imaginal act. You're creating, manifesting, experiencing, and putting it there right now, that past. Because there is no past. It's all happening right now. Whatever you believe happened, or will happen, or is happening, is all happening right now, within you and as reality. So memories are not fixed images that happened in the past, but rather they are imaginal scenes happening right now. Remembering is just an imaginal act, and you're creating it and putting it there right now. Just as your visualizations and imaginal scenes of what you want and desire are not imaginal images that happen in the future. They are all mental images that are happening here and now when you remember and imagine them. Wow. So let's continue. Your memories are not mental images of the past or history. just as your imaginal scenes are not mental images of the future. Your past doesn't exist until you remember it, just as your future doesn't exist until you imagine it. And if they exist at all, your remembered past and your imagined future, they must exist here and now. Because existence, God, all that is, a reality is, just is, here and now. I am means here and now, forevermore. So everything exists, all possibilities. But for you, from your perspective, from your viewpoint, only when you remember it and imagine it. But you can remember and imagine anything. As A Course in Miracles says, there is no point in giving an answer in terms of the past, because the past does not matter. In other words, circumstances don't matter. There is no past. It's all happening now. And they go on to say that in history would not exist if the same errors were not being repeated in the present. What are the errors that we keep creating history in the past? Let me show you. So what are the errors that are being repeated? Assuming or believing that anything else matters but who and what you're conscious and aware of being here and now. Wow. That's the error, assuming that there's a past to heal or hold on to or forget or change, and a future to get to and create. It's all right now. Who and what you're conscious of being is all of it. Wow. A Course in Miracles says this of memory. Very powerful. Yet this is not a memory of past events, but only of a present state. Hear it again. This is what they say about memory. It's not a memory of past events, but only of a present state, only of the here and now. And A Course in Miracles goes on to say, you're so accustomed to believe that memory holds only what is past, that it is hard for you to realize it's a skill that can remember now. Wow. That's what it is. It's your imaginal divine gift, God-given gift, to remember or imagine anything, because you are all things. Wow. Just as imaginal scenes are not mental images of future events, but only of a present state or reality here and now. Whether you're remembering it or imagining it, they're all mental images of the here and now. You are only and always remembering and imagining now. Wow. So whether it's your remembered past or imagined future, they are all mental images that you are creating, manifesting, and experiencing here and now. Indeed, as Neville Goddard says, yes, creation is finished. In other words, what Neville really means is all potential mental images or frames of reality or frames of light, frames of potential, exist here and now. That's what creation is finished means. And whether you create, manifest, and experience them as a physical reality depends on how you arrange them as a physical, linear, horizontal experience through your assumptions, your convictions of what's true or the truth for you, of yourself, self-concept, and your reality. Wow. All of those potential frames exist. You're always arranging and rearranging them. You're always creating this physical, linear, horizontal experience that you call the past frames, the present frame, and future frame. This is huge, what we're saying here. You, as I am awareness, and the physically focused center of all that is, the physically focused personality of all that is, you arrange and manifest, create your past, present, and future experience of reality, of ultimate reality, of all that is, in every moment, through your convictions of self or I am, through your conviction of who you are, your truth, what you consider to be the truth, the true the truth of what's true of who you are in your reality. When you consciously and intentionally remember your past, hear this, because this is the key to creating and manifesting everything that you want. When you consciously and intentionally remember your past, how you would have liked it to be. This is the idea of Neville Goddard's revision, revising events that you assume happened to how you would have liked them to be. But we know now that it's all happening now, that you're creating it now. So when you consciously and intentionally remember your past, how you would have liked it to be, while imagining your future as you would like it to be, hear this, at the same time, you're consciously and intentionally remembering your past, how you would have liked it to be, while imagining your future as you would like it to be. You are performing a miracle. You are collapsing both time and space, and you're rearranging potential frozen frames of reality or light, of all that is, mental images, and then creating and manifesting an entirely new life, an entire new life experience, past, present, and future, here and now. We're going to show you what that looks like, but that's powerful. A Course in Miracles says this about miracles. The miracle abolishes, strong word there, the need for lower order concerns. In other words, what is A Course in Miracles saying? Circumstances don't matter. That's lower order concerns. They don't matter. They never mattered. And they go on and say, since it's an out of pattern interval, the ordinary considerations of time and space do not apply, or in other words, do not matter. And they say, when you perform a miracle, I will rearrange both time and space to adjust to it. In other words, who is I? I am awareness. Right? The Course in Miracles is said to be a channeled text, channeling Christ consciousness, or I am awareness. I will rearrange both time and space to adjust to it. This is what you're doing in every moment. Wow. So, whenever you're remembering the past, imagining the future, or in other words, whenever you're remembering and imagining your reality as you would like it to be versus how it appears to be, you're performing a miracle. That's what the ancients meant by judge not according to appearance, but judge with righteous judgment. John 7:24. Now it makes much more sense. You are affirming your truth as I am awareness in all that is. You're choosing your experience of ultimate reality and denying the error of mistakenly judging reality or all that is according to appearance. Wow. That's what denial really means. Affirming and denying. The miracle is always a denial of this error and an affirmation of the truth, A Course in Miracles. But what truth? Your truth, as I am awareness. You are I am the way, I am the truth, I am the light, I am the resurrection, I am the vine, I am the bread. How many ways you want to hear it? Right? The miracle always is a denial of this error of believing those appearances are reality when you are. Wow. So, this is what I call, and I've called in other videos, next level Neville Goddard, or revision. It's next level revision. In other words, you're not just merely revising a past event how you would have liked it to be, that appears to have changed the way that you now think about it. You're changing everything. You're creating your past, present, and future in every moment. You as I am awareness, you as all that is. And this is you, the superimposed version of you as all that is, and everybody else, right? Everybody, right? All of it as the higher self. There's that superimposed version of you, all possibilities, all your lives, past, present, and future, all your identities, all versions of you exist here and now. And all experiences of reality, all frames, all imaginal frames or mental images or memories or imaginal scenes, they're all the same, exist here and now. And you are the center of it. You have a certain perspective or viewpoint. So as you're remembering your past, as you would have liked it to be, and imagining your future, as you would like it to be, here and now, you're framing that reality here and now. Because nothing happens in the future, nothing happened in the past, it's all happening right now. And you rearrange frames, those frozen frames of light. You occupy that identity that is remembering their past how they would like it to be and imagining their future how they would like it to be. Imagining their past how they would have liked it to be and imagining their future how they would like it to be. You're creating a horizontal linear experience, a physical experience. Right here, there's the physical frame. And it's always changing in every moment. And notice, the past is created from this vertical, from this current focus. From you remembering how you would have liked it to be and remembering your future how you would like it to be. You're creating it all here and now. And that changes everything in the present moment. So it must manifest into a physical experience. It must yield to this sense of who you are right now, this conviction. Wow. You're not remembering your life. You're creating all of it, past, present, and future in every moment, here and now. Wow. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Be sure to check out the Tom Kearin channel, more content there, and the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. We just released a big video on self-concept that I think you'll enjoy. And we have our 30th live event on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel this coming Sunday at 12 noon time Pacific here from our studios in Las Vegas. I'm going to be answering your questions live as you ask them. It will be our 6th live event of the year, so stay tuned. They're always a lot of fun. Creators with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.